Well, new anti-loitering technology is being trialled in Auckland to deter taggers and break up rowdy crowds of young people. It's a device called the Mosquito, and it broadcasts an unbearable sound that only young people can hear. There have been calls for it to be banned in Britain, with opponents claiming it's a violation of civil rights. At the same time, a class of South Auckland high school students is using the same principle to create cell phone ringtones that teachers and parents can't hear. Simon Shepherd reports on the technology that targets teenagers.
You had to have a...
In this school, cell phones are banned. Yet beneath the desk, Stephen and Chris are hard out texting because their teacher can't hear their ringtones.
Now you have a second section to fill in.
What reaction do you get from teachers and parents?
Yeah, they were like, "What is it for real? Like, are you sure?" You know, they're like, "Oh, I'm sure you're lying." And so they're like, "Can we see it? And can we see it playing on your phone?"
Has anybody submitted any more ringtones?
Melissa, Stephen and Chris are part of the Seventh-day Adventist school class that's raised the pitch of the ringtones so they're inaudible to older people.
I can hear it going.
You can hear that? I can't hear a thing. Because, as this tone test shows, you lose the ability to hear higher frequencies as you age.
Can you hear this one?
If I could hear it, it would sound like this.
39 and under.
39 and under. So I'm 41.
Okay. You may be able to hear this.
I may be able to hear this. Now, see, I can hear that.
You can hear
I can hear it. It's just a slight buzz. The irony is this project to sell inaudible ringtones is sponsored by the school as part of the Young Enterprise scheme. Is there any concern that the kids are promoting a ringtone that teachers can't hear and parents can't hear?
Well, they can't hear it, but isn't that good? We're all worried about noise and pollution and air, and I think the least that contributes to pollution, be it noise or otherwise, bring it on.
This may seem light-hearted, but the same technology is targeting teenagers in another way. The device is called the Mosquito because it emits an annoying high-frequency buzz.
It broadcasts at a variable range between 80 decibels and 120 decibels at a very precise frequency that basically only people under the age of 23 can hear.
Importer Cameron Slater is starting a trial with one of these boxes being attached to the wall of a public toilet in a South Auckland park. This area is constantly being tagged. Just 2 days ago, this entire block had been painted out. All the graffiti had been gone, and now it's all along that wall. So the idea of the Mosquito device trial is to see whether this side stays clear, whether the sound will actually deter the taggers. Would it stop tagging? We took a portable device back to the Seventh-day Adventist school. The students heard it, the teachers just sat there. The same portable model is currently being trialled by New South Wales Police to break up crowds. So we tried it out on a range of ages. Right, so in theory, if you're 23 or under, you can hear this, okay?
Oh, yeah, I got that definitely.
Our first test is at 5 metres.
It's almost in your throat, like, yeah.
We also tried it at 10 metres.
Yeah, it's almost worse.
And 15, because that's when the sound is supposed to fall away.
I would just say it was like kind of like like just really annoying, and I do think I'm going to get a headache from it.
Could you hear it at 5 metres?
A little bit, but it didn't give me like a negative sensation. I could just feel it, but it wasn't didn't do anything to me.
For me, it was like a sharp needle pain. I wanted it to go away straight away, and I couldn't handle that. And if I was standing right below it trying to tag a wall, I wouldn't be there very long.
The Mosquito has been popular in Britain, with more than 3,000 units sold. It's also sparked a campaign to have it banned.
I think sometimes it's used when it shouldn't be, like kids aren't causing trouble but they send it on, and then that means that all the people that are walking by and that affects them as well. It's not really fair.
There's also concerns that it will affect children, babies and pets and alienate young people even further.
Consistently they say, nowhere to go, nothing to do, adults don't like us. I think there's a dangerous schism emerging in our society.
If they were simply gathering and having a cup of coffee, you wouldn't need the device.
The other concern is, will it affect people's hearing? The UK Manufacturer commissioned research which concluded it is annoying but not damaging, and the British government has decided not to ban the device.
If you don't like the sound, move out of the range of it, and at 15 metres or 20 metres you won't be hearing it, and it certainly won't be annoying.
So will it work here, or will this wall again fill up with graffiti? The Mosquito has 3 weeks to prove itself.